The Story of Pepsi-Cola, an underdog with unexpected power. In 1893, in the small town of New Bern, North Carolina, a pharmacist named Caleb Bradham created a new fountain drink in his drugstore. Originally called Brad's Drink, it was a handcrafted mix of sugar, vanilla, and rare oils designed to aid digestion. Bradham eventually renamed it Pepsi-Cola, a name inspired by the word dyspepsia, or indigestion, and the cola nuts used in the recipe. Like many American brands of that era, the beverage began as a medicinal tonic, sold to pharmacy customers as a refreshing drink that promised to boost energy and soothe the stomach. While Pepsi lacked the immediate fame of its rivals, it laid the foundation for a brand that would eventually challenge the entire soda industry. However, Pepsi's journey to success was far from easy. While its competitors grew steadily, the organization faced multiple financial disasters and nearly disappeared during the 1920s and 30s. At one point, the company was so desperate that it offered to sell itself to its biggest rival 3 times, but the offers were rejected. Instead of giving up, Pepsi took a massive risk by changing its business model to appeal to the working class. During the Great Depression, they started selling 1 12-ounce bottles for 5 cents. The same price others charged for only 6 ounces, which was the industry standard at the time. This twice as much for a nickel strategy saved the enterprise from bankruptcy and made it a hero to families struggling to make ends meet. As the decades passed, Pepsi realized it couldn't win by being traditional, it had to be unconventional. In the 1960s, the company launched the Pepsi Generation campaign, which changed the way products were promoted forever. This was a major shift in advertising history. Instead of focusing on the ingredients of the drink, the campaign highlighted the lifestyle of the people who drank it. The company positioned itself as the choice for the young and the young at heart. This youthful energy later led to the famous Pepsi Challenge in the 1970s, where blind taste tests showed that many consumers preferred the brand's sweeter flavor over the industry leader. This aggressive marketing approach led to record-breaking partnerships with global icons such as Michael Jackson, making Pepsi a clear leader in pop culture marketing. Pepsi's appetite for bold moves didn't stop there. One of the most bizarre chapters in the company's history occurred in the late 1980s during a massive trade deal with the Soviet Union. Because the Soviet ruble, the country's currency, was not internationally accepted, it paid for its soda with a fleet of military equipment. For a brief moment, Pepsi owned 17 submarines, a cruiser, a frigate, and a destroyer, making the soda company the temporary owner of the 6th largest military fleet in the world. This strange event remains a clear example of the brand's creative, and often extreme, methods for expanding its global reach during the Cold War era. This unbelievable moment perfectly captured Pepsi's identity as a business willing to take risks that others would never consider. Today, the Pepsi-Cola story is a classic example of the American underdog finding success through resilience and innovation. From inventing the 6-pack carrier to make shopping easier for families, to dominating the snack food market through its parent company, PepsiCo, the brand has proven that you don't have to be first to become a leader. It continues to position itself as the choice for those who want something new, showing that in the world of business, being a challenger can be more powerful than being traditional. Fun fact: when a Pepsi slogan went wrong abroad, one of Pepsi's well-known slogans was "Pepsi comes alive." In English, come alive is an idiomatic expression meaning to feel energetic, excited, or full of life. While the slogan worked well in English-speaking markets, problems arose when it was translated too literally for audiences in Chinese-speaking countries. In a commonly cited version of the story, the translated slogan suggested that Pepsi could bring ancestors back from the dead. This meaning conflicted with local cultural beliefs, where ancestors are treated with deep respect and references to death or resurrection are considered serious and inappropriate for commercial messages. The slogan did not cause riots, protests, bans, or a boycott, nor was Pepsi removed from the market. Instead, the company quietly replaced the slogan and continued operating normally. Today, this case is remembered in business and marketing courses as a classic reminder that English slogans cannot rely on grammar alone. Words carry cultural meaning, emotional weight, and hidden associations. In global marketing, knowing English is not just about being correct. It is about being understood in the way you intend. Ultimately, Pepsi learned that a powerful message in one language can become a costly misunderstanding in another.